I was 4 whenever my family came, and someone had invited them from work multiple times, and they kept saying no. And it's funny, like, hearing my parents tell the story, but they finally said yes at some point. And it was actually Christmas, and they came to the Christmas production. And literally, the moment they walked in the doors, like, everything changed for my family. If Church in the Rock didn't exist, if our pastors didn't come and do the uncomfortable thing, to plant a church in St. Peter's, leaving their family, leaving everything they knew, my family may never have come to know God.
I've been coming to Church in the Rock for the past 13 years, since I was in the 6th grade. I grew up in a dysfunctional home, so being able to come to Church in the Rock as being a part of the youth department, we had leaders there that were like so kind, and they would like pour into me and spend so much time with me, and that really was the impact of my life growing up. And then as you catch on to the culture, and as you catch on to, you see that these people actually care about you, it makes you want to care about other people. And so that's what really inspired me to be a missionary, is to be able to be a reproducer of the culture that we learn here. Then I can go out and teach other people. When I went to the Philippines last year, I was able to impart that gospel, the truth that I learned at Church in the Rock, to those people. And so whether it's in the mission field, or whether it's with small groups, or whether it's in the CA department, I love to be able to be a part of the culture and to reproduce the culture.
I'm just really grateful for a generational church, for pastors who are so intentional about raising up the next generation. Leaders of the church who literally took time to invest in me, to just help me like grow into all that God has called me to be, to help me to know God. My career came out of serving here. My husband, I met here, right? So many things, like it's truly immeasurable.
Somebody spent the time to serve, and it impacted my life, so I can spend the time and serve so that it impacts other people's life. And that's how the legacy just keeps continuing. So when I served in the Philippines, I was serving orphans and kids that didn't have moms, they didn't have dads, and being able to give my heart to serve them, and to be able to live out the mission statement of Church in the Rock. That's what helps give other people a good foundation, just like I got to have at Church on the Rock.
To continue to carry this legacy on to the next generation, I'm gonna keep, like, whenever, wherever, doing whatever to help people take their next step. Because someone did that for my family. Like, someone before me came, and they were all in, and they were about the mission, they were about leading people to God, and they did that for my family. And if they hadn't, I don't know who I'd be, I don't know where I'd be, I don't know if my family would be together, I don't know. They've done so much, and so I'm gonna continue to do that, because they changed the course, like they changed the direction for my family, and really even generations to come.